Well, that looks about right. Now we just got to fit most of that in here. We've got one other backpack, but yeah, ready for the big trip. But before we do all that, there's just one more thing I've got to do. There we go. That's a cool one there. Alright. Can you see that? That finish that's different to the old one. Just leave the wheels on. Keep it strong, but we're unhooked, so it's where she stays. And we'll check back in with something on top. See you in the US.
So it seemed to have a singlet.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Cold.
overly cold. No idea. You know what? I'll fold that down.
No, you're not allowed.
What?
You never let me fold it now.
Dude, this is a heavier bag. See you later, Redmond. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the alpha. He doesn't know his favourites going. Come on. You're not going with me. Sorry, mate. So,
Right in the video.
Yeah. So, okay.
Call me once you get through.
Okay, yeah, we'll do. Bye. It's leg 1 of 3. Done.
If you believe someone has tampered with your luggage.
That's cool. Hopefully we'll actually go to swim through some kelp just like that. Alright, you made it. Alright, we made it to a bed. How's this fog? This is nothing like it was last night. Went for a quick walk to get something to eat. Yeah, I was planning on doing a little bit more talking and showing where I got something to eat and all of that, but it was just... Crows are out. But yeah, I pretty much just passed out. I was so tired. Oh yeah, can get in here. Can we actually see any fish? It was a bit dark last night to really see anything. Can't really see anything there. I won't have a cast here. Maybe we'll go to some clearer water. Just asking for a losing of a lure, aren't we? But you can see the sun's come up over there. Hopefully it'll burn off all this fog and we'll get a nice crisp day. Wonder if it's normal for the fog to be so thick every morning. But have a go at this. Just boats and water straight out from just about everywhere, it looks like. It's so cool. Saw people with bonfires, like they've got these fire pits out. Saw at least 5 people just like enjoying a bonfire by the water. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I figured I could have a little flick around just the edges here. There's no sign saying I can't. Looks a bit weed beddy. Let's see if we lose it. So we just got the light prawn on. For now, not the fast sinking. Thought the light one might be the way to go. Jeez, it's so still. Pretty weedy. Might need to move somewhere with a little less weed. There's definitely a swirl there. Guess we better give that a cast. Where can we get down? Ah, it's you. Cormorant, a little less exciting unfortunately. But I guess if he's sniffing around there's obviously something getting around. Hello fellas, I'm assuming you're what makes all these holes. They're little gophers or something, are they? Are they squirrels? They don't have tails like squirrels though, these guys. Oh no, he does. But there's holes in the ground everywhere. I figured these guys are what's making them. What are you eating, buddy? These little stingrays are cool. Oh, tiny, tiny little stingray. Oh, actually got a little bite then. I'm sure it was tiny, but oh, oh, we got something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, a little bit more exciting than I thought it would be. Come on, let's get you up off the bottom, eh? Smashed it right at the wall there. Oh, he's going to bust me off if I'm not careful. Come on. Oh, let's get down. Let's get down. What do we got? Oh my god, it's a halibut. It was like, oh, uh-oh. Oh, he's in the He's in the weeds. Come on, mate. Mate. He's definitely in the weeds. But if we can get you up, mate, I'll be cheering. That's like a great first fish. Halibut was on the list of things that I'd really love to catch. Oh, geez. I'm just gonna have to run him up, I think. Woo! Oh, wow, snapped off as well. No, 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 come on, no, no. Stay, stay, stay. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got a problem. Still got the hook in. See if we can get the pliers out without him going. He's just there though. Far out. He's still there. He's almost gone though. Really want to get this fish. Okay, come on. I've got a feeling I'm not going to get... Oh no, the waves. Oh no. Come on. All right, buddy. All right. Let's get you... Oh, okay. So the hook's out now. It's not a very orthodox catching, but that is a cracker of a fish. Let's just put the hook up there. We got our first fish. Far out. Look at that. That's a cracker. Oh wow. That's unreal. We'll get him in quickly, but before we do, we've got to get a picture of this. This is cool. Let's get him onto some flatter ground here. Oh man, that is an awesome fish. That is such a cool fish. I'm so happy. That'd have to be a legal halibut, surely. I don't know, but that was on the list of things I'd love to catch. Let's go and put him back in the water then, eh? Almost didn't get him. There you go, mate. I'm sorry. Put up a hell of a fight, didn't he? You gonna go? Come on. Will he kick off? He just won't kick off. Ah, there he goes. That's awesome. First fish in one of the species I wanted to catch. It was on the list. I wasn't even sure you could get him in San Diego when I first got here. I was looking at like calico bass, spotted bass, other things, but then I thought, oh wow, you can actually get the halibut here as well. Man, we almost lost him. That was very close. Pretty slimy, dude. But very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, let's get off these slippy rocks. Because, yeah, playing dicing with danger there. But, yeah, look at that. The little prawn did his job. That's what we got him on. Basically fishing the little shimmer shrimp. Just the non-heavy version, or the non-fast sinking version of what I've been having a lot of luck on back home. And I read quite a few things, and a lot of people were saying things like ghost shrimp and shrimp this, shrimp that, when they were fishing here for the bass. And I was like, man, okay, that sounds like this could be a go-to lure. But man, that is so good. The sun has just burnt off all of that fog from this morning. It's just starting to look good. When I walked up here this morning, there was no fish life. It really was pretty dead. And now I'm seeing all of these. I'll have to look up what these cool orange guys are. They're everywhere. But yeah, there's lots of those guys like feeding along this whole edge. Lots of bait, lots of small fish about this big, so there's lots of activity. So it looked so much better than this morning. Must be that just that tide change and just difference of water moving around. But that's so good. I'd almost given up. I'd walked all the way around these extra banks and was getting a bit fed up with all the sand. It was sort of stopping me. It was just sand and then straight to weed. So I thought I'll come back and work this edge. It's got to be worth another go. But that's just awesome. I'm so happy. All right, we've tied back on. I wouldn't mind having another cast. Oh, look, he's bent. He's giving my bait a pretty good working over. Look at those hooks as well. Geez, I was a little undergun for the halibut. I figured the bass, but look how bent those hooks are. Yeah, right. Wow, we only just got him in, huh? That was a bit of luck involved there for a few reasons, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Orange Fish, California. That's what I put in. Let's see. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, but California State Capitol Museum. What's that? The Garibaldi. Yeah, right. Known historically as the Catalina goldfish. It is a very cool looking fish. Wonder if they take baits. Is he like a no-take species? I wonder. Oh, it's a type of damselfish. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, very cool. You can see them, they're everywhere around here. It's one hell of a damselfish, actually. It's the king of all damselfish. They're big. They're everywhere as well. Look at this guy. There's another guy over here. Oh, just ducked behind the rock. They're very cool looking. Yeah, they really are. There's like a giant damsel. Alright, I guess we better bend these hooks back into shape. Can't believe I just got that halibut. I'm still so stoked. He was just right in the shallows. I'd given up on that cast. I was like, alright, well, more of the same, more of nothing. Yeah, looks good. Oh, look at this one. It's crooked in every direction. Suppose we should go up and talk about what this whole trip is about and what's going on. Ah, youch. Let's not get a hook in the finger. Not up for it. Alright. There, we're bass ready again. We weren't really ready for a halibut of that size, but did the job. We got him. Bit touch and go for a second there though. Alright, that looks better. Look at all that bait moving across. Yeah, that's what we want, huh? No wonder a big halibut's just sitting on the edge there. He'd just be smashing those baits as they cruise past. Oh, oh, lost my pliers. Little bass, okay. Well, we wanted this species. Where'd my pliers go? Alright, well. Ticked you off as well. Is that calico bass? I think that's a calico bass, isn't it? Tiny, but fun. Ah, we got you off. We got you finally. All right. Well, yeah, sick, man. Ticking off the species, huh? He's pretty cool. Won't complain there. Let's see if we can get him back in. All right, bud. Whoop. Oh, really? Okay. Surely we can do better. Okay. I'm sure you'll sort yourself out. Oh, yeah, he's gone. He'll work his way through it. There's actually quite a bit of depth there. I was a bit worried there for a sec. Alright. I think we might move on. Now that I've got my first fish and it was a cracker. Alright. Let's go up and have a chat, and then we have one more thing to do today before the real serious fishing starts. Look at that hole. That is a cool hole. Multi-access. I wonder if it links up to that hole there. I'm sure they'd all be joined. No, San Diego's unreal. Just the layout, it's all on the water. It all seems very usable. And I haven't even hit the offshore yet. We'll just sit down on this rock maybe. So we're starting in San Diego. Just doing a bit of a muck around. I just wanted to get something on the board, and mate, that halibut is really cool, but tomorrow and the next day I'm going to be fishing on much bigger boats and stuff that I don't quite usually do. So hopefully, well, I don't actually know exactly what I'm doing, but I know I'm going to be fishing with other guys. So stay tuned for that. Hooking myself here. There we go. We got it. Not my favourite jumper. This jumper, like, it's still falling apart, but it's like my favourite fishing jumper. And it's like, yeah, just my favourite jumper in general, but it's like a second skin. So starting San Diego, we'll do a couple of trips. Then we go all the way over to the East Coast from Charleston. And then we go to Florida. And then we'll go all the way down to Keys. I'm going to do the kayak fishing comp that I've always wanted to do and I've never had the chance to do. So that just happened to be a happy accident and it lined up with the timing as well. So we're going to do that. And then we probably will head up back over to the West Coast. This is a bit, the trip isn't sort of locked in from this point on after the Florida leg. So I've got a bit of flexibility to see sort of what weather's doing and what we can do, but probably back up, maybe up to the Bay area or something like that. Very possible. And then we're going to finish it off with somewhere special, which I've fished before, but not for a long time, and I've always said I want to go back there and do a proper job of it because I didn't quite do a good enough job. I just wasn't making this kind of video. I wasn't talking to camera. I was just doing like highlight clip show kind of stuff set to music. But now I think we'll, if we can get back over there, it should be some pretty amazing fishing, and I think I'll do a better job of capturing the beauty of the spot. And it's a really cool spot to finish off the trip, and then we'll head back home from there. Big thanks to Penn for helping me out with this trip. Obviously couldn't do it by myself, and they've just really come to the party on this. Obviously I've been affiliated with them for a long time, but we've never done anything with the US guys, and yeah, they've just jumped on board in a big way. So big thank you. Definitely couldn't do it without you. So yeah, no, but along the way, sometimes we've got hire cars, sometimes we've got vans, sometimes we've got guys picking me up and taking me on trips. Tomorrow we kick off with Jordan is going to come pick me up, and we're going to go fishing on a nice big boat and hopefully get out to the islands out here and find some pretty big fish. So that should be the next video if we're lucky. But in the meantime, I've got to go pick up something that will come in handy for this trip, and then we'll close it out, and this will be the first day. Yeah, just putting guns together. Oh, big abalone.
There you go.
We made it in real life.
You made it.
Hey, buddy. How's it going, mate? Yeah.
Good, mate.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, thank you. Thanks for letting me come and pop in and all that.
It's like really odd to come to the US and hear another Aussie, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I see. I don't realise I've got an accent.
Yeah.
Apparently, I do.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do you notice it?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude,
okay.
even I noticed it.
So obviously, this is Paul, owner and maker of Ocean Ammo spear guns, and we've talked. Like, I was saying before, Paul got in contact. Quite a few years ago, and I think he sent a message to me. I think it was something on the lines of love the channel, but if I have to watch your shitty spear gun sink to the bottom of the ocean one more time, it's going to do his head in. So he made me that gun. The original was like a 120
it's
blue water.
120. It's what you got your PB Spanish with, if I recall.
Yes. Well, you know what? I've since upped that, but it was on another. That was the roller gun.
I saw that one too. And dude, I watch all of your. I watch all of yours. But we did this one special for you, buddy. I kept it minimalistic.
Yep.
As you wanted. I just put a school of.
No, the fish looked. Of course, I noticed like you do so much nice work on some of the guns.
Yeah,
now. Look at this one here.
Yeah.
That I was almost a bit like, I probably should get something on it. Because
I would have gone all out.
It's disappointing. No. I think this is about right.
Yeah. The big change for us has been the track formula that we use.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's changed? Because I had the track in the second gun. But it was so more's changed since then. Yep.
So now we have a saltwater algae additive that we add to the track formula. So it creates a natural slime.
Okay.
So there's no friction.
Actually
no friction. Titanium rollers, what's the benefit of titanium rollers? It's the spin momentum, right?
Yep.
So the other thing is too, they'll never rust, they'll never break, they'll never corrode. It's just titanium. Within that, you have the usual, our ceramic bearings, right?
Yep.
So there's no lubrication, you don't need to lube it, you don't need to do anything. The muzzle, the bridge is all 4mm carbon fiber.
Yep.
It's not going anywhere, and it's been epoxied to the teak. The axles are titanium.
Yep.
And they don't, so when they pass through the teak, they don't actually touch the teak, right? So they're what we call a floating axle. All right, and the reason that we do that is so that there's no recoil transferred from the axle to the gun. We went with the Manny Sub bands for you, 16mm, because we know you're used to using them.
Yeah, no.
And if you ever have to replace them when you're back home, Manny will look after you.
Yep.
Right, Mace double roller mech, dude, it's the best mechanism on the planet. We put obviously your logo.
Custom logo. No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
this is a rubber pad. It's actually glued and drilled in, so it cannot come off. All right, and then flipping it over. All right, we've given you the AR base, the AR handle. So the hook on the bottom, these bands, these won't come off when you shoot. It's all pre-ballasted.
Yep.
Okay, so all these ballast plugs have lead plugs in behind them.
Yep.
Okay, so it's been balanced to be almost neutral in the water. Nice big line anchor on here. There's no wrapping over the shaft. This is just a guide for the line.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
because you have
It doesn't actually have to.
enclosed
It
track.
actually goes in there. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you just got to slide this in, and then you can, once you hook it in there, you can deal with rigging your line and stuff like that. This is all 1,000-pound UHM WPE
Yeah, it looks thicker,
braid.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll discolor, but it's normal.
Yep.
Right. Other than that, man, it's laminated, plantation teak. You should have a ball with this thing.
Unreal, man. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's
Happy
a beast
hunting.
of a gun, isn't it? Look at that.
Thanks, sir.
No, that's so good. And and thanks for all the other goodies. No, we'll get out there.
Problem, man.
Cheers.
Nice meeting you.
Getting on some fish, man.
We're gonna do our best. Yeah.
Likewise. Look after this guy.
Yeah.
I make no promises.
Oh,
The beer will be cold and it'll be well fed.
Cheers.
Nice, look at that, dude.
I know. Just been hooked up, huh? Look at that. That is, no, that's a pretty special thing.